And we are now finally approaching the race start of GT3 series. And there we go. Sprint race is on, and leaders head up for the first turn. As Saharok makes his place in the first place, he is now leading the race. His teammate is up to second place, and now he's on top of the race as the drivers tries to rumble the whole track now, as Pit and Pat is now heading for an overtake for the first place, and now he is leading the race. He's done it. And here we go, heading for the second lap, first turn, and still he climbs up on his place, still defending it so hard, but loses it on the turn for Alonso, who is now leading the race again. So many changes can be in this race now, and here we have some crash over there, and I think it's a safety car now. Virtual safety car is out on the track. Yeah, I think one of wins has crashed out there, so it looks like Sahrok made its mistake or something like that, because Alonso was up to third or second place. No, it's no. It's Alonso. It's Alonso crashed. Sahrok is in its place, and look, it's Pagetic in the third place, where I think Alonso made a dirty move to role play here in RB Audi, who is struggling to drive his car in this top of track. But still on, we have engaged, and now we're prepared for a restart from a safety car. And so we do. Safety car is out, and here we go. The restart is on, and we see as drivers rush through the first turn to try and retake the first place, but the only winner in this battle is the Pit and Pat, who retakes his lead in this race and leads it very well, as Pagetic tries to stay on the track and doing a great moves to claim his final podium in this series. Yeah, he got some troubles in the previous series. Like the previous season, he had some troubles out there, so he couldn't make it up to some higher positions. And look, it's Alonso made some mistake, and he cut the corner. I think it's first warning for an Alonso here, and yeah, he crashes out again, and again he did some dirty move to the corner to cut the corner, and some second warning is out. And look, it's a reserve driver for an Audi Motorsport, and some oh, here we have Gear Racing, some troubles out there in the final corners of the track in the chicane. Looks like he got the major problems and have to retire the race. Very sadly for Gear Racing driver, but still we do through the chicane. The virtual safety car is out, and the car of Gear Racing is gone. Yep. So what we have here, Piton Pad is leading the race as Alonso is in the second place, and the reserve driver for an Audi Motorsport is heading the third place, his first podium in GT3 series. Like, yeah, the reserve driver is not such a great thing, but still you can drive if some driver can't bring his car out on the track. And yeah, well, now maybe I could mistaken Sakharuk is in the second place and Alonso is in fourth, and Pagetic is in fifth place and Kia in sixth. So Play struggles still in his Audi RB car to maintain the place and still Crowell. Oh, here we have a safety car here, some maybe trouble. Yeah, Play is in seventh place, and let's look up for the drivers is finally approaching the finish line to restart the race, and green flag waves out, and here we go, restarting the race again in the RMGT3 series. Now here at the Akinawa speedway, we rush through the first corner of this race and heading into this type of chicane. Look, now it's a Badger reserve driver for Audi Motorsport heading for the chicane, and he collapses. He crashes, and virtual safety car is out again. But still, he maintains the place against the Play, who tried to retake the place from the reserve driver for Audi Motorsport. Yeah. Again, we line up, and here we go for another lap, another green flag waving. First corner, second corner, the third and fourth. The driver reserve for now the Motorsport gains 2 warnings for corner cutting, and yeah, he collapses into this wall. Loses some grip out there, but here we have now Sakharuk leading this race as Pagetic in the second place now. Crashes into the wall, collapses, and the reserve driver for now the Motorsport is retaking the moment to retake the place from Pagetic. And look, it's another warning for an Alonso in his car. Yep. So looks like we are gonna face up the 1-2 from Wins GT Mercedes cars, and some footage we have here. Pete and Pat retaking the places after he faced major problems. Some 2 places took up on his own against 2 drivers, Kian and Roleplay, and our camera is out here for Sakharuk to watch he lead the race. Some maybe 2 laps are remain to end this race, and here we go for Sakharuk to turn in the first corner. And yep, our one-time champion versus reigning world champion for second season of Road GT3, previous Road GT3, now RMGT3. And look here, we have Pagetic maintains his place in the second one, straighten up for the finish line in the first turn, Looks like we have the final lap of this race. Maybe. I can count on the time right now, but looks like Paketic won't give up his place for an Alonso here in this Wins GT car, and Alonso makes a mistake, which gives the driver on Audi fair to try and overtake the Wins GT car, and here he does. Paketic also makes the mistake, and he loses 2 positions and comes in 4th. But still though, Sakharov wins the race with a very dominant win. He had so much in his pace that he managed to secure his victory in his car with a very big gap between the second place. Well done to Sakharov and well done to Pekatic, who did this race very well against the more powerful drivers.